A geographic field is a geographic phenomena for which, for every point in the study area, what is geographic field? And these are the option coming. A value can be determined, the first option. The second option is a value cannot be determined. Third one is a value is not relevant. And finally, a value is missing. So geographic field, the answer is a value can be determined. In GIS, what is a geographic field? A field which has a value everywhere. Now assume that this is a river. Now from anywhere you check inside the river, you will get the amount of water, the quality of water, the depth of water. Okay, so you have values everywhere if the river is a geographic field. So a geographic phenomena that has a value everywhere is geographic field. And one important thing is these are defined for the natural phenomena. Things which are happening naturally, taking place naturally, are made naturally. So assume it as a function f. For example, if you pass latitude longitude value, you will always have certain value which you want. For example, if you want to know the elevation of a say slope area, then you will get for every lat long the elevation area. So mathematical function is always, when you have an x, you will get a y. And this is specifically for the natural phenomena. Geographic field is always defined or made or recorded for a geographic field which pertains to a geographic phenomena naturally occurring. So there are certain examples of geographic field. This is the air temperature. Now whole world temperature can be defined. But even if you go outside Earth to a different galaxy, to different planets, there also the air temperature can be defined. Then comes the barometric pressure. Every point of the Earth has certain pressure, or even the outside world. So the barometric pressure can be defined in terms of geographic field. This can be a field and every point will have a value. This is very important. Then the example I just took, the slope or the elevation. Now even if the location is below Earth, that is below water, or above Earth, you will always find an elevation for every latitude, longitude, or the position being given. That is naturally occurring also, the elevation, and it is geographic field. So these fields can be in two types. Geographic fields can either be continuous or it can be discrete also. So most of the fields are continuous because these are geography, and geography normally, if you see in the real world also, if the Himalayan ranges are being talked about, there will be a range of mountains, just not one mountain. River start from end. It's a continuous feature, continuous geographic field. But there are discrete field also. For example, if you take a certain area, the land use or the soil classification can be a discrete field. But since it is natural, that is why it has to be a geographic field. Mostly natural phenomena are geographic field only, and they will give you value everywhere. So if this soil we are talking about, whether the land is barren, so it can be a big land. Okay, the desert is not at just one part, it is everywhere, almost kilometers. That is the continuous nature. But if some water body is there in a desert, that is naturally occurring, but it is just a small one, so it is discrete.